Good morning and welcome back to Cosmoteer. My name is Pooks and today we're continuing on our Ironman Admiral stream run series thing. And yeah, this could be one of the last episodes, if not the last episode. So I made the arbitrary decision at the start of last episode that I was no longer going to salvage ships, build new ships. Basically, we've got the stuff on board and whatever's floating in space when we kill things, and we're running out to the end. So no matter how damaged we get, we can't get extra materials to repair ourselves. Right? That's the deal. I'm doing this mainly because we're running out of new content, really. I've kind of played through the game. We've got most things. And it doesn't really make sense to keep on covering it or keep doing a series where I'm just painting the map, essentially. I get less fun out of that. I don't know about other people, but I just don't enjoy really just kind of map painting sort of exercises. Just doing this so that these guys can finally... You're still carting around that asteroid. You're going to pick up another one as well. Ow! Why you do this to me? It's actually degrading its ability to fly around properly. So I'm going to spend the time here just to back it out. Sorry, I know this is painful for everyone to watch. This is why reverse thrusters can be a great thing. It's also why I should probably just put some structure along here. But I think that would result in a bit of... It's going to have the unintentional consequence of cheese. Because I think incoming missiles can impact against it, as well as any flak can be kind of stopped against it. Also to ruin the pretty shape, so... Anyway. So yeah, this could be the end. Basically, we're heading off to a station up here that needs rescuing, and that should have a few level 18 enemies, which is the highest level ships, so we're at the end content, if you will. And then... Oh, hang on, I should just do the easy thing here. Grab everyone and go Alt 4. Get into position, please. Assume the position. I don't know why we're seeing a double shadow here. Because it wants to go back, but yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so we're gonna pick a fight over here to see if we can get some level 18 enemies and see what they actually do to us. If that doesn't work, then I'm gonna work my way down to this station here, and I'm gonna pick a fight with it because it's an Imperial station. I don't like the Imperials. Arbitrary reasons, no other reason. I'm sure they're lovely people. But I've got to sneeze. Oh, just in time, avoided the on-camera sneeze there. That was a big one too. Anyway, so yeah, the idea is that we just fight until we can't. We go out in a blaze of glory. So if these guys can't kill me, we'll just keep on hitting Imperials until, yeah, we annoy them and they keep sending ships to destroy us. And, you know, the Imperials carry nukes. So lay your bets now. In chat, type in comment if you're watching on YouTube, or lay your bets now in the stream if you want. What ship survives? Which is going to be our last surviving ship? It could be the lifeboat and the Trobok. That would be pretty safe bets given that they present no threats, but, you know, something might happen. Or it could be something else. Oh, my chat pop was late today. All right. Yeah, it's because I've got to take these around with me now. That's the other rule, is that these guys have to be kind of within the zone of danger. I can't just run off and start a new thing. This is kind of enforcing the whole Iron Man sort of concept now, is that if I die, then we all die together. Okay, so we've got a couple of enemies up here. If I hit this station wrong, I'll probably trigger a freaking wanted again. That was unfortunate the last time. So we'll cruise on in. Once we get a little bit closer, I'm going to detach the Kestrel and the Comets to... Actually, we're going to do that now because he's got a asteroid coming in. And the Wilson can start detaching and the Dunbar can start detaching. And you can go here, the Border Collie can go here, and these guys are just going to chill. All right, what have we got? We've got an Atlas and a Sol Invictus. Now, the Sol Invictus is meant to be the ultimate ship on these guys' side, and it's got a whole heap of flak up the front to stop missiles coming in, and then this giant series of beams, which doesn't seem to be working exactly as it should for them at the moment. But I've found it so far to be really easy. And then we've got the Atlas. So I'm not sure the Atlas is... Yeah, that's a 17. This is a 17 as well. What's an 18 ship then? I was promised level 18 ships here. I'm very disappointed to not see them. Got a pirate coming in here as well. That'll just make things a little bit more interesting. Yes, extra spicy. That's what we want. So... Ironically, I think the Owl will do better on this, and the Dunbar will do better on this. So we're going to go Owl up here, and the Dunbar can just kind of chill and then cross its paths. In the meantime, the Comet is going to go for... We got this. And the Kestrel is just going to go for the end of it here. We'll see what happens. We'll slow down a little bit because a lot of stuff can happen in a very short period of time in this game, and I've got to be prepared. Yeah, you're going to go over here. I think the Wilson is going to... Yep. Actually, we're probably going to need you to go a little bit further and then rotate. The Kestrel can start rotating now. And you're just going to chill out this far, I think. The Pancake and the Porter aren't going to do much in this fight, I don't think. Get you to be at the back. And you can go after this reactor. Where's this pirate heading? That could be of concern. Oh, don't shoot the pancake. Don't pancake the pancake, man. What did he do to you? We're just going to cancel that, and then we need to get a shot off here, otherwise it will hurt. This is still a level 17 ship. I thought the Sol Invictus was like the big bad. Must have been wrong. Yeah, they're going for the shields over here, the weak spot, which is not a bad idea on their part. That should get the crews out of the bunk, though. Get them damn sleepy heads. We have targeted that, right? Yep. Good. You can keep rotating. Dunbar's going to come over here and wreck someone's day. Alright, I don't think we quite got what we wanted there, but we are going to core its laser. Yeah, we got what we wanted. The Sol Invictus is down, which is, you know, the big downer of that ship. The Hammerhead, great for head-on. Anything that flanks us, you're dead. Alright, I think we've just ruined this guy's day to some extent as well. That's what I am, just a day ruiner. I'm going to go have this target here, and the Wilson can actually creep in a little bit further and maybe go for this guy. I don't care about preserving things anymore. Now, just because I'm not stupid, I'm going to move this guy here, and the Dunbar is going to turn. And we'll rotate. Kestrel can go over here. Yeah, the pirate doesn't look like he's going to attack us, actually, so we're going to be good here. Alright, just keep on rotating. There we are. Another shot. Didn't quite get to the reactor that time. That's unfortunate. I think we're going to be okay, though. What's he doing? Is he going after... Who are you actually going after, man? You don't seem to have much of a plan here. I'll have the Kestrel take out that. Yep, that's another one down. That's another one down. We've got one reactor. Well, 2 reactors to go, but only 1 cockpit. So I think the Kestrel is going to get the kill shot here. We'll move it over here and rotate slightly. That pirate is just chilling over there. We'll take it out in a bit. All right, we've saved the station. Good for us. I am going to get the reward for that. I feel like I deserve that reward. And then I'm going to take on the bounties. I want to know where everything is. Receive payment, receive payment. Cool. Okay, so where is everything? We have a pirate base. A pirate base would surely have enemies that are level 18. Surely. This will have... I'm legendary. Ah, okay, I have officially won the game. Yep. I'm a winner, baby. Okay, we are of legendary fame. Lucky for us. Now, let's try and go out in our legendary blaze of glory. That was just insultingly easy. So we'll repair up the owl. We'll repair up the pancake, because the poor pancake took a few hits that it probably shouldn't have been exposed to. The port is fine. Like, barely a scratch. How did you take a hit? Okay, that's weird, but sure. Okay, so we've got a pirate base we could go after. And there's a pack bounty nearby, which should make it extra spicy too. So I think that's a reasonable target to maybe get some good kills. So we'll go for that. Back to 8 times speed. And then we'll get everyone to form up. Lifeboat and Trodoc can just kind of tail on behind. I think once they're empty, actually, I'll send them into the sun or something. We'll give them a Viking funeral. We're going to pass through an asteroid belt. I hate asteroid belts. Because of the poor anti-collision mechanics in this game. And yet we're just collecting asteroids. No, guys, don't go on ahead. There'll be danger there. We'll just kind of get you off to the side here, maybe. Can you do that? Yep. And now you can go. Now you can go. I think that if they had better ability to, like, get outside of formation when this is happening. At the moment, I have to really manually direct people. My ships through these situations. We've got a pirate over here. Yeah, okay. I get it. There's lots of baddies around. You can stop with the bird. Oh man, there's an asteroid here. You're heading up this way. Something here. There's some kind of fight happening there as well. Just gonna get the pancake and the porter out of here. Wilson! Yeah, we're just all hooking on asteroids. Why are you running? We might have the communes just go take that out. I feel like this is a good opportunity. Let's see what it is too. Oh, he's backing off. Yeah, to try and do a range thing. Okay, that's fine. We'll go this way. that really the same ship? No, it's a Sol Invictus against Apotheosis, and then he's getting reamed from behind by something. Okay, we'll just go for the back here. And shoot. There you go, guys. You're welcome. There's a level 18, an Arbiter. He was the Arbiter in that dispute, you might say. Okay. Why are you heading for a pirate base, man? This just seems like a bad idea on your behalf. Okay, the owl looks like it may be able to avoid collecting this asteroid now. Did I just hear? Oh, they're fighting each other. Okay. Yeah, well, that's not my monkey. That's not my circus. So. Okay. So I can now get the pancake in place, as well as the porter. And we'll get the owl up here, because we're close enough to this to might as well break up our fleet ready for combat anyway. And Wilson, guys, really? Can you not? We have the entirety of space, the entirety of a solar system, and you can't avoid colliding with each other? Are you serious? Like, seriously? Oh, these guys are still at it. It's a fairly long fight. Like, I would have thought someone to have won by now. Usually these sort of fights are, you know, short and brutal. But okay, we're coming up on the pirate base. We'll be able to do anti-pirate activities soon. We might have the extra spice of a swarm come in and disrupt our anti-pirate activities. Just get the Dunbar in like that and the owl in like this, I think. We'll go up here with the Wilson. And then what I'm doing is positioning these guys in like a... I think the term is enfilade. I could be wrong. Like a crossfire is what I'm reaching for here. It's probably someone... actually, yeah, it's probably a bad idea to get this terminology wrong. People in the army might get upset with me. Alright, we've got 2 arbiters here that are upset with me. Oh, no. Hi, guys. Can I get a look in? What are these missiles? Sort of tempted to run the Dunbar in there and just see how it goes, but instead I'm going to run the Kestrel in there. Let's take a few shots at this guy. In the meantime, what are you? You're half an arbiter. Okay. If you think you can take that on, then go right ahead, man. Good luck to you. Alright, that's what I want to shoot. Just... we should be able to rail fan. No, we're not. Oh yeah, we are close enough. There we are. I got a little bit nervous when I saw missiles being fired there, but I think... yeah, our PD here is gonna take them out. So while this guy is acting as a big fat distraction, it's gonna ruin these guys' day. I say fat distraction, it's not very fat. Another arbiter coming in here. I'm gonna just drop the Dunbar over here and the Comets can back off, because he's going to come around and try and ream me. Alright, now we get to see... Let's see this ambush nuke tactic, maybe. That's what I'm naming it. The ambush nuke. Trademark Pooks. In the meantime, the Comets can go for a shot here. The Dunbar. Number 1 here and number 2 here. That seems about right. Slow down and we'll get a good pivot while this is going on. Alright, we've got some nukes coming out. Dunbar's point defense is acting. Oh, we have missed with those nukes. That's unfortunate. So the ambush didn't work. He just continued on. And that's the way you deal with nukes as well, incidentally. So the AI did a thing. Hey. I think we'll want the Owl to come down and possibly the Wilson as well. Comets is going to continue to back up though, because that's the most vulnerable thing here. Is that a nuke? Did we get nuked? Ah, it's got nukes as well. Okay. That's fine. We must have wiped out most of them. But we'll say that that's my target here. Yes, there's still target on that. That's good. I might actually just take that. And I don't... Can handle a couple of missiles. I don't want to stress its shields too badly though. Especially when we've got an EMP shield coming in. Yeah, those are bad. Alright, that's taken out one reactor. The Dreadnought here needs to pivot. It needs to take those things on the chin. We've got our other Arbiter coming in here. This Arbiter's still active. Yeah, okay, this is a weird engagement. We'll run the Owl down there. And we're going to run Comets. Can start shooting this guy. Dunbar just kind of needs to take on the chin for a little bit. Or on the hammerhead. But both of those nukes really... actually, you guys don't need to fire. It's these guys. Because we're going to have this guy come along the side here. So almost need to back up a little bit here. While you rotate and hopefully take out the Arbiter from behind. Fire! Yeah. Alright, here's dead meat. Got the Dunbar Dreadnought can go target their nukes. We've got nukes incoming, in fact. Shoot them! No. Impacted on the shield. Got one salvo lined up. Now, the reason why I targeted further forward is because this is going to continue to go forward and it's probably going to hit maybe a midships. I've also got a little bit of debris here, which is going to really play hell with my shots. I'm going to have this rail lined up there. If we get a shot, we'll take it. The Comets can go out to the side here and sort of jink into position. And we'll just see what this nuke salvo does. We're about where we should be. We didn't quite get the reactor though. That's unfortunate, but we have taken an old chip off the block. I'm thinking this nuke salvo is probably worth a shot now as well. Comets, you're going to target that when you have the opportunity. Kestrel will go in a little bit like that. Do have an awful lot of... Oh, those are some of my missiles as well. Right, here's our second nuke salvo. Wilson is just kind of standing there like a stunned mullet. A lot of these nukes are going to be wasted on the remains of this Arbiter, but some of them will get through. Yeah. Alright, so we're taking out some of those. Some of the threat has been eroded. Meantime, these deck cannons might actually get in range soon, so I'm going to go ahead and those. Comets is not going to get into position anytime that's reasonable. If that deck cannon gets a shot at the reactor, that'd be cool. Alright, we've got beam weapons happening. Oh, yeah, this is a bad position for the Wilson to be in. I just realized it can't take a hit. Don't lose a ship in this engagement. It's too soon. I'm not ready. Alright. Nukes should target this guy. Al can come in. You can go over here. You can go over here. We want to really try and reduce those missiles. Your own beams. Can you do anything useful? Not terribly, to be honest. I might be able to use something useful on the comets here to take a shot as it flanks. It looks like the Wilson might go down here just from beam fire. Unusual for it to target this. I definitely want you to keep flanking. Although, where's its nukes? Should have nukes around there. It looks like they're empty. Okay, so they got fired off. Dunbar can come in a little bit closer and try and ream him from behind. The Kestrel can just rotate. Yeah, this ain't good. Do have a deck cannon shot. That might help. Alright. So that might help to the point where it lives from... I'm just going to target these. Just from the perspective that these won't have power anymore. We cancel you here and get you to go for that and then rotate. Dunbar is not really in a good position. I'm actually going to cancel that nuclear barrage. Owl coming in. You can continue to defang it, I guess. Side armor is actually proving some worth now. I always thought that was maybe just a bit too bulky, but we're getting some use out of it. We'll continue to rotate here on the Comets, and the Comet is the best chance of us living, or the Wilson living through this engagement now. With a rail shot to its backside, and it's taken it out. Okay. So the Wilson took a fair chunk of damage in that engagement. Amazingly, though, its crystal system is still intact. That's just insane. These guys are just exchanging missile fire. Fine. Go back. Alright, so this is a case where we're going to start depleting some of our supplies. Yeah, go back to normal speed. And we'll need to do some repairs. Yeah, this thing's firing missiles. Okay. Stop blowing holes in my ship. I might bring up the pancake here and the porter just to give some additional missile defense here. Can we start repairing any of these yet? No, not really. Okay. Well, I might go for this reactor with these guys rotating. Any luck, some of these will Take a hit. Nope. Yay. Okay, so that's one reactor down and one cockpit. The other one is over here, so that's our shortest method to kill. Oh, it's got deck guns as well. Okay, cool. Unfortunate, it's just stationary is the thing. That's the killer in this game. They have some maneuverability. Or you're a dead duck. Duck. Delicious. Okay, another one that bites the dust. Let's go for this one next. Wait out there, autosave with a generous sip of coffee. But yeah, that was an interesting engagement. I mean, I know it's technically not over, but it's practically over. Man, there's a lot of fire still being put out by this station. Like, it's actually kind of impressive. Ah, see, we've hit the limits of my ship here, or the bad design of this ship. So technically, the Kestrel could use a redesign and get the reactors a little bit better. Okay, that's down. That's why they weren't firing. I was wondering what the... Is it like a range thing or something? Oh, we got another pirate down here. So let's see if we can repair this before... Nope. The Wilson shouldn't be involved in this upcoming combat, but the Comets can. The Owl certainly can. It didn't take much of a hit. These guys can just wander off. The Wilson is only your last resort ship now in that fight. Unless we can... Oh, wait. We can repair roll. We can do our repairs. Do we have enough? We do. Okay, so the Wilson is good to go. Did it lose any crew? No, it didn't. Amazing. And we can probably repair off whatever shots the Owl took and the Comets took. Okay, we might want the Kestrel. Ooh, that took... Did that take a row? I just saw a heap of tri-steel get used. That's unfortunate. Hey, come back. Don't back off now, you coward. Yeah, we're going after you, man. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Alright, but that was still not more than I could handle, which is a bit unfortunate because we're kind of looking for a situation where I've got more than I can handle at the moment. Hey, Ace Wing Man, thank you very much for the follow. Let's get him. Okay, what do we got? We have another Arbiter. I keep on hitting pause, thinking that I'm unpaused, and yeah. So I actually do want the Pancake and the Randall to get their asses down here. We'll get the Owl down here, and the Dunbar can follow as well. The Comets can actually stop, break, and take a bit of a shot here as well. Kestrel can just get into position. Not what I was hoping for, but we did take out its half its missile salvos, so that's okay. Have the Kestrel start rolling in. But otherwise, we need you to back up as much as possible. Those EMP missiles are going to do bad things to our front shields. Oh, we got a second shot off? Ha! That was actually unexpected. We'll slow down slightly so I can actually keep control of its engagement. Those asteroids are going to do bad things for its offensive capability as well. It's just going to block all their beams. All I need to do is get far enough away. Yeah. This is going to end badly for this Arbiter. I don't even need the Owl and the Dunbar here. Kestra's going to sneak in and shoot it from behind here. Rail ships are OP. Didn't quite get what I was looking for, but I think I just... No, I didn't destroy the sensors. Move the comets down here. Kestra was taking a couple of hits, which I don't want it to take too many. So just back it off a little. Comets will go down here. Rotate. It's part of the reasons why I don't like mixed ships as well, because I think they perform badly. This ship has got beams, it's got missiles, nukes, and then flak as well. So the flak could just be considered point defense, but ultimately I don't think the mix works very well. Alright, so there's another chunk of it destroyed. Kestrel can rotate out like this, and it can take out those nukes. Actually, I might go for here. Break it in half. We'll use our thrusters to get out of dodge a little bit quicker. I was trying to break off the front of the ship. I've shot through it, but I haven't actually broken it apart. I really want that reactor, but I don't think I'm going to get a decent shot at it. But the Dunbar will be here, and it can just sit there and take a lot of punishment. Pancake in here, here. Porter here for point defense. And we'll just kind of jink the comets over this way. Ah, we got him. Cool. Another one bites the dust. And that was relatively easy again. Okay, so finding it too easy. Yep, these ships ain't got nothing on me. Not surprising. Actually, slightly surprising, but anyway. We're gonna go pick a fight. I'm just gonna make sure everything's repaired before I do so. Cool. And to do that, we're gonna head down to the local Imperial station and shoot them. That's gonna make me wanted, and they're all gonna be very upset with me. Oh, hang on, before I do this. Before we take a jump, it looks like not everyone's got enough Hyperium to get there. So I need to transfer some around, make sure all my ships can jump. It's probably the Dunbar. The Trodoc and the lifeboat will have plenty of stuff. Oh man, Wilson, come on. I know I promised you could take it home, but I didn't really mean it. Stop trying to go forward, man. Just stop. Just stop. Okay. Now go off to the side. There we go. Those damn hooks. Okay. So who's missing some stuff? Get these a little bit closer. First, actually, the Border Collie can probably transfer some missiles over to the Owl, because I reckon I've expended a fair bit. Yeah, we're running low. How are we on nukes? Yeah, we've still got fairly good reserves there. Okay, then the Trodoc can go ahead and transfer some Hyperium to people. So it looks like it is the Dunbar that is missing a whole heap. Sorry, just needed to mute up for a second there. And yeah, Random Portal could use some, I think. Pancake could probably use some, yep. Comets. Oh yeah, the Comets need some. Gotta keep a little bit on the lifeboat though. We'll go with the Trodoc next and see if we... I mean, I know I just did that, but... Kestrel is probably going to be equally as sad on Hyperion levels. I think the Border Collie... Oh, I've clicked on crewman. The Border Collie might have some extra Hyperion as well. Yeah, it does. Good. Make sure the Owl has enough, which it doesn't. And what about the Wilson? Wilson could use a little bit more. Alright, we'll move these guys all a little bit closer together. Just very conscious that I could end up hooking that ship with me and just have nightmares moving around again. Move back slightly. And we'll just let people refill that. Because jumping is going to be a lot faster than slow boating it over there. Especially is that I'm going to have to deal with all the people in the middle. And I don't want to. Because they're too easy to defeat. These guys didn't come and interrupt me as well, which would have been sort of more interesting as well if that had happened. Okay, I think we've transferred everything. So let's see, make sure that everyone can jump. Just highlight everyone. Oh, no, someone's still EVAing. A little bit closer there, guys. Like it's someone from the Border Collie. Wilson maybe as well. Yeah, just come on home, guys. Looks like it'll have enough for this jump. Probably doesn't need a full thing. Okay, we'll grab everyone. Yeah, we can do it now. Okay, so the new plan is to try and piss off the Imperials until we die. Is that everyone? Yep, everyone's disappeared. Cool. Okay, so first let's set up where I want to fight. I think this sort of area is the best thing because I'm not going to attract inadvertent sort of people that'll make it like a three-way fight, which will be just chaos. Fun chaos, but we're going to see how long I can go for being wanted with the Imperials. So we're going to send this guy up here as well. Let's send the Owl up here. I think the Kestrel. And the Trodoc as well. Just thinking how I want to do this. If I do it like a guard sort of thing, I've got to guard my ships in the middle. Yeah. Do the Dunbar up here. Oh, there's a wandering pirate. See? This is what I mean about three-way fights. Likely to eventuate. So we'll just pivot here and I'll send the Comets over to support in this engage. Oh, we got... Okay. Here's the first fight. Didn't even need to really piss anyone off to do it. People just, you know, naturally want to fight me. So the Owl and the Dunbar can probably take this guy on a along with support from the Wilson, and the Kestrel and the Comets are going to go and destroy this Alnair. So you can go after that reactor, and you... It's only got a single bridge, this guy, so have him go there, and then you rotate and we'll slow down. And then I'll probably want him to be able to back off quickly. Because otherwise we'll have something horrible happen to him. Yep. Okay, so backup dude up this way. Didn't quite hit the reactor. That's unfortunate. That would have stopped a whole heap of this from happening. Because it's not the rail that it just shot at me that I'm worried about. It's more the beam that it has. That thing. Yeah, it just took a little bit of a shot then. Alright, we got it. So the only remaining threat here from that ship are the missiles. The PD engaging. Yeah, we're just taking it on the shields. That's all good. Alright, here. And there was meant to be another one, but it looks like it backed off. So let's get the Dunbar over here. The Wilson can sit here. I'm going to have the Pancake and the Porter just be in the middle rather than on their supporting sides with the Owl, because I don't know where they're going to be needed. Leave the Kestrel here. And then the Comets can go shoot one of the defense platforms on this station to annoy them, and that should trigger a bounty hunt. We'll move you there. Dunbar just be facing outwards a little bit. So I don't know where they're going to come from is the thing. Alright, so target that. And let's go. We're not quite close enough. Let's go. Wanted. Everyone hates me. Oh, apparently just the regular guys hate me too. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have at least 4 enemies incoming. So you're going to face up here. The Dunbar is going to go face off these guys. We've got a 5th coming in here. I may have pissed off multiple factions here. I'm not sure. And we're going to detach the Kestrel and the Comets to go after this ship here. This positioning of the Kestrel in the middle as well should help support our... Yeah, we have annoyed a lot of people. I think they might be fighting each other though. I seem to have pissed off multiple factions somehow doing that. And so it's just triggering more and more ships that are now shooting each other. And there's more coming down here. Alright, so we should be screwed, right? That should be what's happened here. I've just realized I haven't checked the ammo supplies on these guys either, because they do most of the shooting, but I think they're good. Alright. This will be interesting. The game is hating me right now in terms of frames. But it'll be an interesting fight nonetheless. I think I need to get you to back off. Alright, so we have an Apotheosis over there. We can probably just take that out with a single Comet shot here. I keep on getting more blimp bloops coming in, so I think we've got a bit of a chain reaction of bad things happening. Alright, so commits will come in here. All right, we have a Soul Renatus. Yeah, I have annoyed definitely the League of Soul or Cabal of Soul or whatever they're called. So we're gonna pivot our Dreadnought to just look at him. Can we get a shot off here, please, Comets? I know that you're targeting it. There we are. Oh, I didn't quite get it. Damn it. The armor protected that one. All right, that was not what I was hoping for. So we'll just keep him pivoted on. And we're going to go like this and then pivot here because I'm going to want the Kestrel to take a shot here. And we'll keep going like that, pivoting. We pivot back, please, and just get that shot off, please. All right, so Kestrel here is... Holy crap, that's a... Ooh, it's got rails too. I don't think I've gone up against this one. Is this a... No, it's a level 16. This is a well-built ship. I like this ship. I would like to... but I think its weak points are definitely the side again. Maybe I have gone up against it. I can't remember. Where's the other guys? So we've got a cluster of 4 over there. Cluster of 2 up there. Shoot? Not shooting. Alright. It would seem to me like it would be a good idea. The nuke barrage would be nice, but I'm not sure how effective it's going to be, really. Alright, that Apotheosis is down. Let's get the Comets into a position where it might be able to help. We'll slow down a little bit more. Need the Dreadnought to really pivot so it doesn't get a horrible thing happen to it. Fire, damn it. Okay, what else is happening? Comets up here. Nothing else really is happening. I don't want to shoot the nuke barrage because I don't want it wasted on armor. This is pretty much just all armor at the front. All the goody stuff is back here. So I don't see it as being worthwhile. Finally we get a shot. I'm not sure. Oh, that's going to hurt it. Yeah. Cord. Okay, so we'll pivot back because it's not going to shoot anything anymore. It's still technically active, but that's fine. We seem to have triggered another shot. Yeah, definitely these guys are shooting each other or something. Alright, we're going to go looking for trouble. Alright, it's dead as well. That's good. We'll go back to a normal speed. Definitely keep on triggering something. Something is triggering. I don't know why it's triggering. My best guess is that the reason why I triggered like soul guys to be after me. Yeah, these guys are battling it out. We've got an arbiter. Like everyone hates me. Atlas and an arbiter. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of sick of arbiters. They're kind of not as good. They're just it's not in the same weight class as me. My ships. I'd like to see some more things to fight, please. Same with the Atlas here. Not worthwhile. Man, there's going to be some people unhappy with me. Alright, the Dunbar is going to go off this way. But yeah, what seems to have happened here is that I've just like triggered a whole heap of people to attack each other, which is kind of hilarious. Like this to me is something that you could just kind of trigger and then you run away and let them blow each other up if you in case you're, you know, low on resources or something. Then that would be like a legitimate way to exploit the game. Just trigger a war. Alright, yeah, this guy can't really turn around, so we're just going to use the Atlas and the Kestrel here. Sorry, Comets and a Kestrel to destroy him. Alright, that's another one down. Then we've got the Dunbar here. It's not really having to do much. Got another unknown contact approaching over here. Just pivot again. And we'll have you also start shooting it. This Arbiter looks like it really wants to go for a fight over here. Alright, that Atlas is down. Let's get the Kestrels and the Comet. You know what? I think it's time for some nuclear destruction. Let's send in the Dunbar here. We'll support it with other ships. We've got more wanted flag. Yeah, I am triggering up the wanted as just cascading. Somehow by starting a war, everyone hates me. Who would have thought? I haven't seen any Imperial ships so far though, and I would have thought there would have been some Imperial ships given it was an Imperial station that I attacked. Right, so we've got that Arbiter that was running. Ah, we have an Odysseus. Is that new? I think that's new. I haven't seen one. It's another nuke ship. That's... oh, it's a part of it. Yeah, it's a heavily damaged Odysseus, but we will put it out of its misery with a taste of its own medicine. The Kestrel, I think, is going to come up and just ream this one, and the Comets is going to come up and ream this one. So we go there and then rotate, and then you should just actually get your shot by doing your normal thing. There we are. One shot down. Is it two of them? It's two of them. Three of them. Okay, so this is where all my Imperials went hiding. We have brought the right ships to this fight, though. The Owl is bad against nukes, but the Dunbar is, in theory at least, built for a nuke fight. Practicality, it may not actually work out that well, but in theory, right? The theory is good. Yeah, it's had the ass blown out of it. This should also be... okay, it's a beam weapon as well. But that's its weak point there, so let's go for it. And then we have the Dunbar shooting off its barrage and blowing a hole in the side here, taking out a little bit of the threat there as well. That was a nice shot. Now it's going to follow up with another shot against the next ship, because the Comets should be able to take this guy out. Kestrel doesn't need to take a shot here, I don't think. What are you targeting, actually? Here we are. Ah, not quite. It's alright, the Kestrel can finish him. Dunbar is just going to stay here, but what am I actually targeting? Yeah, that's the right position. For Barrage 1 though, I'm thinking that would be a better target. And we've got an Apotheosis sitting in the background here too. It's just kind of creeping up. Right, that's that Odysseus done. Might have the Kestrel and the Comets take out this. And instead, with our nuke barrage, go that and say that. So rotate guys and do me proud. Here's that other nuke. Off they go. We might even miss it to a degree. No. Alright, I think we've just significantly defanged it though. So it's less dangerous to us. We are going to rotate here because we're going to have some nukes bearing on us. How far off are these ones? Not too far off. Yeah, we're good. And then the Comets. Did we take out that? No, we didn't. We didn't get there in the end. Let's rotate a little bit more. Oh, high autosave. I have the feeling that I'm not actually going to be able to die. Okay, so we want to go for that with our nukes. And move you in a little bit and pivot, and move you in a little bit and pivot as well. Now we do have another contact coming from down here, so we're going to move the Owl to intercept and the Wilson. Pivot with our... oh, keep going with our Dunbar actually. What are you doing, buddy? Alright, we've got another shot coming off from the Kestrel there that's just blown our reactor again. These guys, I think, are thinking that this guy's the greater threat, which, okay, fair enough. Whatever you think, I'm happy for you to indulge in that fantasy. Got a nuke barrage coming off here. Reaming into the back of him. And I think that this hasn't taken out the target though, which is its cockpit. It got very close then. Got a while off all those to actually bear on us. We'll rotate again here, and we'll rotate again here, and we should get another couple shots off. Alright, that's out of the game. We'll get the Comets coming in a little bit further, and this guy. These guys are just wandering off to attack someone else. I'm meant to be the wanted one, man. Pay attention to me. It's all about me. I'm going to sit the Owl here, and the reason being is it can have some benefit from cover there in case it's going to shoot missiles. We've got another contact here. Yeah, we got contacts just appearing everywhere. I'm going to let those guys just wander off and shoot each other because I think I need to regroup a little bit because we've got potentially some baddies coming up from here. Mind you, this one disappeared, so I don't know why that's the case. We'll repair the Dunbar mid-fight. Why not? And we might actually even have the Comets go up here, the Kestrel go here, just so that we're able to surround whatever's coming from the north. Okay, he's going to come in. It's just taking a while, or is distracted by something. And we've got another one on the right here too. Yeah. People are not happy that I've started a war. I suppose generally that mimics real life that... okay, you got us all shooting at each other, but man... we are not happy about you either. Or it could be that I'm just hostile to all factions at the moment, and every time anything spawns in, then that's what's happening. Alright, we've got an Apotheosis here. This is going to be an easy kill. He is turning. He's realised the danger. Oh, he did realise it too soon enough as well, so we'll just back off with the Kestrel. Got 2 of them. Okay, so yeah. These, this might actually be a bit of a tough fight because they're actually going to bear on target for me and try and shoot at me. Fortunately, they don't seem to recognize the real danger is actually the Kestrel here and the Comets. So we'll move them out like this. The Dunbar is just going to sit there and say, look at me. And whereas these guys are just going to go for a very particular shot and take out the come on, they're on target. Ooh, not quite. You can just rotate. Not quite again. Rotate again. Keeping an eye on my radar here. Oh. Oh dear. They've detected another threat. These look a lot like the Amar guys from EVE Online, if anyone's ever played that. That's what it reminds me of. They had very similar naming convention too from memory, so who knows, maybe the developer's a player of that. Okay, so we'll take out this guy. Come on, Kestrel. Get another kill to your name. Don't let the Comets do it. Oh, the Kestrel will get it, actually. And fire. Boom. Alright. They're spawning inside the sun. That's generally not considered to be a good idea. I hope they brought sunscreen. Boom! I'm so clever. I'm going to send out the Owl and the Wilson to go after this guy because they're just not coming to me. They're fairly fast. Oh. Alright, we've got a pirate here as well that's just joining into the fight because why not? Lots of loot to be had, I guess. I don't know why he's not coming in. Maybe he's maybe it's a trader or something. It could be why he's running away, seeing all these warships and going, oh my god, what the hell happened? Just went for lunch, man. Everyone started shooting. Yeah, these guys are just gonna burn up. Stupid spawning rules. So there's a possibility I'm gonna have to run 2 fights here, which is always a little bit tougher. That's okay. Should be able to handle it. Going to move you here. There's another hostile contact. Move you here, move you here. And I'll just wait until something actually comes into view so I know what I'm fighting. Keeps running, so I think it might just be a trader or something. It's another apotheosis. Man, this is gonna be too easy. Run up the back of him and blast him out of the sky. Gone. Alright. We'll go after this next target. This guy keeps running, so I'm going to assume that he's not really what we're after. That is military targets. Okay, we have an Orion. Eh. You know what? We will go with the nuclear barrage and just see how it actually can it get through a lot of this armor or not. In the meantime, I'm still gonna play to the best of my ability, which means, you know, blowing up these parts of the ships. But right, you need to rotate, sir. Here's the nuke barrage. Coming on in. Whoa, that is burning through quickly. That's because this armor is designed against nukes and not against lasers. Lasers, it's a bad design. So I actually do need these guys to fire off relatively quickly, please. The pivot is so that it's hitting armor. Yeah, it's gone. Repair that. Okay. So, all's quiet on the Western Front. We have successfully started a lot of shooting, but we have unsuccessfully died. The task has been failed successfully. So what I'm thinking is I just need to sit off, wait for the wanted to expire. I wonder if I go shoot up that station if they're gonna get annoyed with me. I'll send the Kestrel to go do that. I think the flagging in and out is basically traders or something wanting to approach a station, but because everyone's shooting at each other at the moment, then they're not going to be able to do so. Oh, severe lag here. Frame rate is fucking. Oh, EMP platform. You're dead to me. No? No takers? No one wants to be annoyed about this? You're going to shoot off EMP missiles, but that's not going to help you, buddy. It'll take a lot of EMPs to actually do anything here. Alright, we've spawned in some more contacts. Hopefully that means that something will happen. It's sort of interesting. Not sure how much I actually want to take from those EMPs, because they will do something, and eventually they will kind of crap us out, so I'll back off a little bit, I think. Now, I think I'll have to wait out the wanted period. I think I need to be outside of sensor range for it to wear off from memory. Hey. Okay. air sensor range from memory. My own. We'll wander out a little bit further though, just in case that is going to affect things. Get rid of these things. But yeah. I'm gonna see what these are. Who knows, maybe we'll push someone and pour sap into the sun. Yep, you're going to the sun. You're an executor. Okay. Probably gonna die, but pew pew. Then I want you to back off actually, now that you've started that fight. He's gonna turn around. I think he's got rails as well, yeah. They've blown out some of his propulsion capacity. Is that what's happened here? No, he's backing off. He's going to go into the sun area. Always considered a risky move. Yeah, changes to the AI in terms of, not diving into the sun would be a smart idea, I feel. Like, avoid at all costs. Alright, we've blown out most of its reactors and destroyed that part. I think it's only got it's got a couple of bridges or a single reactor left, so we're going to target that reactor instead. Yeah, I could do better positioning, but... Alright. He's like, okay, now you've made me mad. I'm actually going to face onto you. Silly ship thinking you can attack me. Let's go off to the side here. It does have missiles, so I've got to be careful. It does still have the possibility of shooting me if it gets in range. It's not much of one. These are all flak here. Yeah, it's not really got a hope in hell now. Okay. Got a couple of unknown contacts down here. Send the Kestra on Comyats to go investigate and destroy. I think they're trade ships because they're running away like... Yep, it's an albatross, but it's Imperial scum. Just get it in range. There we are. And it's dead. Go ambush this guy as well. And I think I'm going to take out the station, because why not? Some kind of pirate hunter down there. That'll be a fight at least. May not be any hard fight, but it will be a fight. Yeah, it's a... You guys, I guess, gonna trap it in a pincer movement. Alright, destroyed by the wolf pack. Alright, we're gonna pirate here. So we're gonna go for you, and we're gonna go for... You is the real point. Right. So... Got a decent shot. Want to back off because those are missiles. But that should have destroyed a good deal of its firepower. Want you to swing around. Next target for the comets can be this reactor. Kestrel needs to turn around. Then it can start boosting out this way. Oh god. Yeah. Alright, we took it like a champ. Comets can start moving in. Kestrel is going to continue moving back. It is shooting, but... Oh, nearly got the rail, I think. Our front shields took that pretty well. We'll slow down a little bit because I'm feeling a little bit out of control of the situation. Yeah, those incoming. Oh, yeah. This is going to hurt. Alright. So we might actually see the death of a ship finally. Be acting a little bit more reckless than usual. And ironically, it's not actually going to be its main armament that takes this out, but actually its secondary ones, which is the missiles. See, we've got a few crew EVA there. There's the main armament. It's going to go for this reactor and blow it up. There we are. And the Comet is going to be too late to save us. Ah! It was fast enough to save us. Maybe, depending on what these missiles do. Okay, we have a damaged Kestrel. We'll take it back to use up some of our precious supplies. Remembering the goal here is to just see how long we last with continuous fighting with just the supplies that I have on hand. So I say just, there's actually a fair chunk of stuff in those containers. But I think the biggest limiting factor will be, especially with the Kestrel and the Comets, will be Tri-Steel. We also have a few crew EVA, which if we wanted with everyone, then that's going to cause problems in terms of that took up a heap. Yeah, the Comets as well. Okay, so the the Monolith people are okay with us now. We've got a couple of crew members, we'll go pick them up. Send the Kestrel over here to destroy whatever this is. Pirate Hunter over there too. It's the wreckage of all these ships. Oh, it's a acolyte. Fine. Let's take out the trader. Become famous enough to become the pirate instead. Oh, these guys are actually going to try and rendezvous. See, they say O2, but it takes a while for them to actually die from lack of oxygen. Like a more than surprising amount of time. Alright, we're going to see if we can take this guy out. I just want the cockpit. I go down here and then rotate. Yeah, he's rotating to try and present a side that is not as vulnerable to us. So we'll go for this. The Kestrel. Apparently the EMP shots will outrange anything else I've got. Small disruptor. Yeah, it's just those. Forgot what a disruptor was. Just shoot our way through to that reactor. It's pretty well armored actually. They've made a reasonable station here. Rotating to get those rail fanning happening. Got him. Alright. That triggered something. Like maybe by blowing up a station, they hate me again. I'm hoping so. Take out the remains of these. Cool. But I'm not seeing any more incoming. It's a bit frustrating, really. Trying to die and you can't. Okay, how much have we got left? We're an hour and a half in. I feel like I'm not going to be successful in killing myself. So, the only thing that is left to do, I think, is, or the only thing that we can do in this situation is go for a Viking funeral. This is how it's going to end. Instead of blaze of, well, it is going to be a blaze. I don't know about glory, but it'll be a blaze. Get them all up there. They'll get there eventually, even if they have no idea how to fly past ships. I did turn off collision control, to be fair. Which was maybe a mistake, but it wasn't a mistake at the time. Ow is just crazy how it is annoying at doing this. It is the first ship that I want to burn up as well. Okay, so we're going to say farewell to our ships in order here. I think. So the first ship was actually the Velociraptor, which we don't have any anymore with us. Smart and deadly. So after that, I believe we built the Trodoc, and it was a very different design, but I feel like the Trodoc is the first thing that we should be saying goodbye to. So let's see how far it gets in terms of to the sun. Off you go, little buddy. You can make it. It's trying its best. Can it make it to the actual star itself? It might, actually. This is kind of impressive. Largely because of all its control things are at the back here, but into the sun we go. Boom. Now, next up in terms of being build order, I believe it was the Owl. I built a defense ship before any other kind of ship. So we'll repair it so it's fully formed while it goes into the sun. Off we go. The Owl, which has had many, many iterations throughout its lifespan. It has changed, it's evolved. It was kind of funny looking creature when we first made it. But all good things come to an end. I'm kind of interested to see if this one actually can make it to the star or not as well. Wait for the autosave to go past. Come on, man. All right, here we go. Can it get to the sun, or, you know, is there technically more defense in a Trodoc than an Owl? It's actually lasting pretty well, actually. I think those shields are doing a good job, but what's going to blow through in a second? Well, actually, we're going to go into the sun, so goodbye, Owl. Lovely. All right, next up was the Kestrel, our first rail ship. Again, it has evolved substantially as it's been built. Now, this thing's going to blow up really fast, I reckon, so I'm not sure it's actually going to make it to the sun. But it was definitely, you know, rail ships are a great idea. Really good starting ship. Really good things to be going on. Now, it's only got half its shields working at the moment as well, so it's probably going to die really lopsidedly, which will be, you know, fun to watch. So this is going to blow off, and then this will blow off. Possibly, yeah, there we are. There's an explosion down the middle. Then there's the other part. Then we should see some chain reactions from the reactors, maybe. Oh no, it made it to the sun. Ah, good. Okay. After the Kestrel, I'm just trying to remember now. I think we had either the Wilson or the Brunnan and Anthony. Hi there. I think it's worth actually reconstructing the Brunnan and Anthony because they deserve a Viking funeral as well. So let's actually paste into existing. Go to the... Yep, here's the Anthony here. Drop it in. And then we'll also build the Brunnan. Paste into existing. And Brunnan. The Mark II varieties became the Pancake and Randall. So we'll transfer some crew to them so they can actually get somewhere. Transfer and transfer. There we go. We'll load up the correct paint job. Running. No, this was the Anthony. Oh, wait, no, I did it wrong. Okay, they can go in with a bit of a derp. I'm not going to muck around with it. Anthony. Oh, there was the Aries as well. Running? Did I get that right? I feel like I didn't. Anyway. Okay, but once these guys are over there, I'll be really annoyed if this pirate actually interrupts my funeral here. And because they are, you know, ships that kind of work together as point defense guys, then we're going to send them into the sun together as well. a bit worried that this guy is going to come up and play havoc with my funeral here. Wait for the shields to get online, and then we'll send them in. Hopefully they too make it as far as the sun. But off you go, guys. Not sure they will. They're a lot smaller ships. And the reactor's up front. Oh, there goes one. And there goes the other. Now what got built after that was the lifeboat, because everything went to hell. We blew up. Most of my fleet was lost. I was in this kind of scared and position where we had to go and rebuild everything. So the lifeboat goes next. Oh, gotta actually pay attention. And we just grabbed a design from within the game and extended it to produce this ship as well. So essentially it's not my own design, it's not my paint scheme, I've just extended that past as well. But it was a good little ship. I made a few tweaks to include the factories, and that's about it. And certainly it served its purpose when we were down on our luck, needed to go back to the systems we visited and get all the things to be able to rebuild our fleet. So goodbye, lifeboat. It's been fun knowing you. The next ship was the Comets. So we built up the Comets because some of the people watching the videos said, hey guy, man, look at the ships that are working. And I realized that the Kestrel, was our best ship. So we made a copy called the Comets, named after one of our watchers as well. So if you comment a lot on my videos, then I'm going to name a ship after you. If you don't want to name a ship after you, that's fair enough as well. Just let me know. But in this case, it was well named. Thank you very much, Comets. Your service has been appreciated. You can fly through the debris field of all the other ships to get to your final destination, which is the sun. I like the kind of whiteout effect here as well. Now, after that, we built the Wilson. Also, after a subscriber name as well, I should say. And we wanted to make a laser boat. This went through several designs until we came up with this. It's not perfectly efficient. The time that it takes for crew to get back and forth between this reactor. But I did want some armor between it. I didn't want to spend too much on this vessel as well with multiple reactors, etc. And it's done a reasonable job. Certainly it was MVP for a while there, being able to flank and shoot out its beam weapons and take out engines and the like. It certainly stood up against some Alexanders as well by kiting them and forcing them to rapidly turn while the Kestrel and Comets took them out. So there was a good fight. But all things must end. So goodbye to the Wilson. It's been great. This is probably the longest lasting paint job that we've had on a ship as well. Off it goes into the sun. It looks like, apart from the Anthony and the Brennan, all of these guys are making it as far as the sun. Sorry if that's killing anyone's eyes as well. Now, next up, I believe that it was either I think it was the Pancake and the Porter. So these guys, we're actually going to send them in together as well. Just move the Dunbar out of the way because they are escort vessels. I think the Border Collie was our last ship. Send it. Oh no! Don't go in just yet, Collie. Don't go in. I know you want to. You're always too keen. Always too keen. Well, you can't go backwards. But you can very slowly because you're defying physics. That's fine. Okay, Pancake and Porter, also both subscribers. Different take on escort PD vessels because I wanted something that could shoot out the sides and sit off the side of ships, but also have a bit of a hammerhead design. Sorry, just making sure that that's not going to come up and ruin my day to be able to take a few nukes or a few hits on the front while it got into position. And that worked out pretty well. I was pretty happy with these designs in the end. So, off to the sun we go. It also increased the amount of PDs on these as well, and I think that was a good decision. We'll see if these guys get anywhere close to the sun. I think they will, because these shields will get restored quick enough for them to make it, and then this hammerhead should protect it for long enough, although we are losing a little bit on the sides here. Yeah, we'll see. They're getting close. The little engines that could. Yeah, they're going to make it to the sun. Well done, guys. Well done. Only just barely, but you did it. Now, next up was the Dunbar class Dreadnought. Again, subscriber name. Had commented a lot, had not been rewarded with a ship as well, and was still saying, hey, try this, or I like this, or I don't like this, and I really appreciate it. So he ended up with the one Dreadnought that we produced with nukes, which Hammerhead class design. Mixed feelings about this ship. I think it works, but it doesn't go well against ships out of its comfort zone. So laser boats just tear at a new one. But anything that has penetration or nuke capability, it does a fairly good job, I feel. So, and certainly its volley when it hits hard. Thank you very much, Dunbar. I'm kind of interested to see if this is going to work. This is the one ship that I tried out the lights that are updated for a new patch as well. So, which look cool as well. But I couldn't, it updated late enough that I couldn't be bothered putting this design into all of my ships. It's totally going to make it. This amount of armor at the front is just really tanking off that sun damage. But it'll be interesting to see if it breaks through here. Yeah, it should break through here and then make a mess, but we're going to hit the sun first, so Dunbar is just melting off on the front here. And finally, the last ship, the Border Collie, which is there as a missile boat. Basically, it's there to supply the owl with missiles. So it was getting into a little bit annoying trying to do that on the other ships. So we put some PD together. We put a little bit of shielding on it so that it would be okay in fights. We'll just see if I can repair it, fully repair it. It's not going to. I'm not sure if it's actually going to make it here. We might be able to put this front armor back on. Yeah, we'll give it its best chance of making it to the sun as possible, but I'm not sure if it's going to do that. And probably the worst thing about this design is the lack of forward thrusters. So I think what I should have done is put a little thruster here and put some armor there so it could go backwards, because that's been the most annoying thing about it. But otherwise, it's, kept up the fleet, kept out of trouble, and been able to supply the hour. It's done its job. So thank you very much, Border Collie. You will be... You'll be a ship that we used. Not named after anyone in this case. I had called it a missile collier, so kind of like the coal boats that supplied things in World War II, but yeah, that didn't turn out to be the right naming of it, because it doesn't carry coal, really, so it doesn't even carry carbon. But here we are, the final ship to be making it. I think it's actually going to make it to the sun as well, because of all the bits that the sun has to burn through. And here we are. We should get the message come up, and we're stuck on this screen. All hands lost. The galaxy will remember you as legendary. Thank you everyone who watched this series. Thank you very much for your comments, your subscribes, your following me here on Twitch. I have greatly appreciated it. I really like this game. There will be more videos coming out in the future about Cosmoteer, and as Cosmoteer updates, I will be producing more content for it as well. But we'd reached the end. As you could tell, it was a too easy sort of thing between the Comets and the Kestrel. I was just running around destroying everything. So It's been fun. Thank you very much, and I will see you in our next series. Bye now.